15 plastic surgeries that forced famous actors into exile, then and now, 2026.
Have you ever wondered what happens when celebrities take their obsession with beauty too far? How many of them got plastic surgery only to wish they hadn't? In Hollywood, looking perfect comes at a cost, and some stars paid the ultimate price. Today, we're revealing 15 plastic surgeries that forced famous actors into exile, showing how the pursuit of perfection sometimes backfires. Chrissy Teigen. Chrissy Teigen, known for her modeling and entertaining online presence, has spoken publicly about her plastic surgery, including choosing to get her breast implants removed. Teigen originally got her breast implants back in her early 20s, mostly due to modeling and wanting a certain aesthetic for bikini shoots. But after having children and experiencing them for so many years, she simply felt like she was just over it and decided to get them removed in 2020 as she wanted to zip a dress in, my size, and lay on my stomach without pain. Teigen has been open about how her feelings on the subject have evolved. She said she has second thoughts because of her experience with motherhood and changes in her body because of pregnancy, as well as concerns about surgery risks. Although she doesn't appear to be angry with herself for her decision, she admits her values have changed, and what she wanted before isn't right for her now. Next up is a supermodel whose journey with cosmetic surgery reminds us that even the world's most admired faces can face unexpected regret. Gisele Bündchen. Supermodel Gisele Bündchen decided to have a subtle boob job when she stopped breastfeeding, but she hated it from the get-go. Writing in Lessons: My Path to a Meaningful Life, Bündchen shared that when she woke up from surgery, "I felt like I was living in someone else's body." She admitted feeling vulnerable and uncomfortable, even covering up with baggy clothes for a full year while she adjusted to the change. This is especially poignant because Gisele Bündchen was at one time the world's highest-paid model, with fans praising her beauty and confidence. Now let's talk about another celebrity who has been refreshingly honest about her past cosmetic procedures and the regrets that came with trying to change herself for others. Julia Fox. Julia Fox, an actress and artist, has been refreshingly candid about her former cosmetic procedures, including Botox, fillers, veneers, rhinoplasty, and liposuction. When interviewed in 2025, she stated that she regrets going through these procedures, which were largely influenced by wanting to be attractive to men. When Julia looks at people with genuine beauty, she envies those who look like they used to, before she changed her looks to satisfy other people. Now, moving on to the next celebrity, we have someone whose experience with cosmetic surgery was far more than mere regrets. Marnie Simpson. Reality TV star Marnie Simpson has been quite open about her plastic surgery experience, which involved a breast lift and nip-tip procedure that went seriously awry. Speaking on programs like Celebrity Botched Up Bodies, she's explained how green pus was oozing from the stitches and how it resulted in extremely deep scars. Our next celeb is someone who had regret over early breast augmentation. Olivia Attwood. There is also Olivia Attwood, who rose to fame from the reality show Love Island and television presenting. She has spoken out regarding her cosmetic surgeries and how she regrets some of her choices. She had breast implants at a mere 20 years old, opting for a bigger size that, in hindsight, was completely wrong for her. She finally realized this because her skin began to sag from the excess weight of the implants, making them look right to her neither. In her ITV1 documentary, The Price of Perfection, she discussed the impact that making the program has given her a complete reappraisal of cosmetic surgery. Watching the surgeries from the opposite perspective, she experienced an awakening about just how big the surgeries are, and the research before undergoing the surgery is crucial. Next up, let's look at another celebrity that went on to regret their drastic body modifications. Anna Vakili. Another ex-Love Island contestant, Anna Vakili, also speaks very frankly about the regret she's experienced for a long time since she underwent breast enlargement surgery more than 10 years ago. Anna herself went from a B cup to an E cup, but now describes the choice as having ruined her breasts and admits she's scarred for life. In an explanation that was shared in Sisters in the City, the contributor, Anna, has stated that the heavy implants led to discomfort and that she was not happy with the outcome to the extent that she regrets touching her breast in the first place. She has also expressed criticism towards the surgeries she has undergone abroad. For instance, the Brazilian butt lift, where she pointed out the dangers posed by the absence of proper follow-up care. However, now let's move on to someone whose surgery choices didn't quite go as she planned either. Jess Wright. Jess Wright, a star from The Only Way is Essex, has been quite open about the struggles she's gone through concerning breast implants. The first time she had 32DD implants fitted in 2011, she even allowed the operation to be featured on TV. As time went on, however, she became very unhappy with them, feeling that they restricted what she could wear and caused pain. At age 39, Jess decided to have her implants removed. A recovery she said was difficult, yet a relief. She explained how she didn't want anything in my body anymore, and now feels more comfortable and at ease with a more natural size. Now here's someone who faced public rumors and had to speak out, Erin Moriarty. Following several media personalities claiming that she had cosmetic work done, Erin Moriarty, the star of the Amazon Prime video series The Boys, for her character Starlight, was at the center of some plastic surgery speculations. Erin did not confirm or refute any specific details of the surgeries, but publicly bashed these speculations as absolutely false and hurtful and called them harassment and misogynistic trolling. The rumors started after one media personality used the older pictures and claimed her changes were from invasive procedures. Erin countered these by showing that the before photo was, in fact, about a decade ago, and at least some of the differences could be attributed to makeup, lighting, and natural aging. Next up is a celeb who's been setting the record straight about rumors, proving that not every celebrity succumbs to cosmetic surgery. Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney, one of Hollywood's fastest rising stars. Years of speculation online have been consistently denied by Sydney, who has maintained that she has never gotten plastic surgery or cosmetic work. In 2025, in an interview, she explicitly expressed that she has never gotten anything done. No Botox, no fillers, no cosmetic procedures at all, and she is absolutely terrified of needles. She even laughed about how she does not have tattoos and would rather age gracefully than surgically change her appearance. Sydney also made it known that photos showing comparisons between her childhood and today are misleading because makeup, lighting, and aging transform people over time. Next celebrity is a star who has talked openly about how she regrets getting surgery. Here's a quick look at her saga. Jana Kramer. Jana Kramer is both an actress and country singer, and she has been quite candid about her cosmetic surgery. She talked about getting breast implants several years earlier on her Wind Down podcast. Jana confessed that part of her motive was actually due to insecurity from a past relationship. It was normal to question whether one would be more attractive to a cheating ex with larger breasts. She liked them for the first few years, but lately she had grown to see it differently, even saying she could get the implants removed and instead look into a more organic type lift. Up next, a woman who has been very emotional and candid about how surgery affected her life. Kailyn Lowry. Kailyn Lowry, star of the reality TV show Teen Mom, has been brutally honest about her multiple procedures, including a breast reduction, tummy tuck, liposuction, and more. Kailyn has described being severely uncomfortable in recovery and expressed emotional relief regarding being able to shower and move more easily post-surgery. She even told her followers not to rush into changing their bodies, saying she prays her kids never feel bad about their body image enough to mutilate their bodies for appearance's sake. Kailyn's candor puts in stark perspective how cosmetic surgery affects both physical and emotional levels. Coming next, a reality star who downsized her implants and found the decision liberating, even life-altering. Larissa Santos Lima. 90 Day Fiancé alumna. Larissa Santos Lima went all out on botched presents, plastic surgery rewind, with a drastic reduction of her huge breast implant size. She has finally shed the enormous breast implants that made her uncomfortable for so many years, and she calls this experience liberating and healing. According to her, this transformation allowed her to reconnect with her body, knowing that she shouldn't define herself through monumental plastic surgeries. Let's take an individual who gets very candid about plastic surgeries. Barbara Corcoran. Business magnate and Shark Tank, regular Barbara Corcoran has been very open about the extensive list of cosmetic surgeries that she's undertaken over the years. Now, aged 76, she has no problem discussing facelifts, eyelid lifts, brow lifts, neck lifts, regular filler replacement, laser work, and even ear filler treatments, all designed to keep herself looking youthful and comfortable enough among the public glare. credit has been attributed to Barbara via social media, simply for coming clean and highlighting that cosmetic surgery may be a long-term personal choice rather than something that is kept hidden. Next up is the popular talk show host who finally decided to try injectables, showing even men in Hollywood are exploring cosmetic treatments. Andy Cohen. Halepi personality Andy Cohen has been quite outspoken about the cosmetic industry, but he waited until he was well into his 40s to try any of the procedures on his body. In 2025, Andy confessed on a Married to Medicine reunion show that he underwent his first experience with Botox. He admitted that his first experience with Botox was quite light, and he underwent the treatment about a month ago. For years, Andy joked that he would never go for anything that had to be injected. The late Joan Rivers even asked him to try Botox. He confessed that he was resistant for a long time since he didn't feel the need for it, yet many of his colleagues on TV had already sought its help. Up next is a voice that also knows what they are talking about in the beauty industry, sharing openly about their own experience in cosmetics. Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart, a lifestyle icon, has publicly discussed her cosmetic procedures to cope with aging. Martha Stewart has revealed that to retain her youthful complexion and prevent aging features such as fine lines and sunspots, she gets Botox, fillers, and laser facelifts. As per her dermatologist, the fillers are used very conservatively, mostly in areas such as cheeks and jawline, and are intended to stimulate collagen. Martha also uses skin-tightening lasers, such as Fraxel, mostly on her chest, to eliminate brown spots and sun damage. These treatments are not complicated surgeries. They are preventive, and it's really encouraging because it really does make me look better, Martha says, believing that non-surgical treatments are making her look refreshed and renewed without needing drastic surgery. So, her frank attitude regarding aesthetic care indicates that one can, in their 80s, make aesthetic decisions that will make them feel confident, while also choosing more careful options. And that wraps up our look at celebrities and their journeys with cosmetic surgery, from regrets to revelations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our latest stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.